welcome back to the Bamcast podcast. The Bamcast, as always, is the home of the anti-PC. Shout out to Boomjar Physics, as always, for the intro song, and California, no, that's not right. It's Prismatic Verse for the intro sequence, as always. It's that kind of podcast, guys. I promise you. Shout out to California Apparel, as always. If you want to support the podcast, use promo code BAM20. Get 20% off anything you've ordered at California Apparel. And, you know, help us out. That'd be nice. Also, shout out to Sensei Herb House. They've actually Sensei. See? Okay, Sensei. There you go. Sensei Herb House. Yeah, I blame martial arts for that. I blame karate because you call them Sensei. So like I just read it as Sensei.
Yeah, like Sensei Emilio.
Shut up.
Alright, boy.
He eats his A's, I add A's.
Alright, buddy boy.
That's where they go.
Bonum.
Did I wonder in a dog?
Alright, yeah. Shout out to
That's
Sensei.
where the A's go.
Shout out to Sensei. They actually have started, supporting the podcast, and it's really dope. When they open, go get yourself some herb and all the accoutrement, right? Here with me tonight, as you guys can tell, is the faithful co-host Bobby B.
Why pre?
And I said to myself, this was going to be the episode where you guys get Bob and I. Timmy's here. So I thought to myself, dog is kind of like Cerberus, because we're all the same, bro.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the BAM. I've never heard you sound more commercial.
Yeah, no, it's my intro.
No, dog,
I love
don't.
it.
It's my
I
intro.
love it, yo.
You
I
don't
love
need.
it.
Don't let me have to give you the phone voice.
It's my intro. You have to go.
The phone.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, thanks for calling
Hi,
us
thanks
here
for
today.
calling.
Tech
Can I
support.
help?
How can I direct
Can I
your
help
call?
you?
Tech support.
I used to mash up the
Hello, this is tech support.
How can I help you? Yo, when you get someone who answers you, hello, this is tech support, you know.
No. You know what I say? My problem is going to be solved in 2 minutes.
Yeah, if you understand.
You know,
that's the truth thing. Yeah, that's
dog,
the truth.
it's
yeah.
hilarious.
You ever find that when like you
They
imitate...
do the most tech scams, you know.
Pause, no? You ever find that like when you
Indians just
imitate
call people.
accents, you kind of move in the way of...
Oh no, but you have a bubbly head
Yeah,
to
exactly.
But when you're talking in the
When you-
Indian accent, you have to bubble
That's
your
fucked up, but we still do it.
But no, but they do it.
But we should copy.
No, I was
But
watching.
When you want to take
the
order
Cricket
of a
World
Chinese
Cup is
food, you
going
don't
on.
squint your eyes.
No,
You have to squint your eyes
that's
when you
l-
talk like Chinese person.
that's laces.
You want fly lie?
That's
You
laces.
want fly
Yes.
lie?
That's laces.
Like
as
a
fuck.
5 mini. Everything
That's-
5 mini.
That
Oh,
laces.
okay,
Yeah.
fine. I give the Mexican. No matter what the problem
That's
is.
still-
No matter what the problem is. Who? Give me 10 mini. 10 mini. If hey, look, I got you. We taking the jaws.
Like,
Shout out to Gabriel Iglesias who did Bust a New Show today. I haven't watched it yet, but it looks like an updated George Lopez. So, doom. Somebody made that tweet the other day. I think we mentioned it before, but I'm gonna mention it again because it's one of those funny
you up 2
shared
o'clock in the
memories.
morning,
When you wake up at like 2 o'clock in the morning when you're younger and you
George
fell
Lopez
asleep
is,
with the
like,
TV
staring at
on,
you.
and he always woke up during the intro song of just people in slow motion jumping and just.
Intro song was
Oh,
loud as
Dum,
my
dum, dum,
friends,
dum,
no, the low rider,
dum, dum, dum,
the
dum,
low
dum,
rider
dum,
is a little
dum,
higher.
dum, dum. And they're just like, yo, fuck,
And
shit.
you have the hottest night sweats.
Brother, you just like, you turn off the TV, you turn off TV and roll over.
but it's not on you at that moment
Yeah,
because the
you
breeze
know how
change.
many
Yeah,
nights,
Bare things.
you know how many nights I woke up and like fell out, like I was like, oh, Bomba, George Lopez, and I watch and like I fall asleep 10 minutes in, all the while in my, it was that or Fresh Prince. I'd always wake up during them show there.
Brother, I made it clear at least 3 seasons of George Lopez when I was sleeping.
It is
At
amazing.
least. Like, at
You know,
least.
shared memories like that across a generation amaze me all the time. You know that.
Yeah, somebody
Like,
said
we
the
were
other day.
all watching the same shit.
Somebody said
at
the
the
other day
same
it
time.
amazes them the minuscule random shit we all have in common. Such as when you're in the store and for some reason you're in the rice aisle and you're walking past the bag of rice or sugar,
rice.
you get a slap.
Yeah,
I don't know
slap, yeah.
why. I don't know why.
Okay.
Who originated that? But I don't.
Kids.
But I do it.
Children.
I I'm not a child anymore. I'm 26.
Yeah, but it's a tactile
I
memory.
still do it.
It's a tactile memory.
If there's someone standing near the rice, I don't bother.
What you talking about? Give a fuck.
Nah, nigga, you know what I love?
Them
you
know what
the
time it
peas
is.
and corn in the big barrels. And you can push your hand down in the beans.
No, I know
that. Nice.
I don't know that, Bob.
Oh, like when you have to scoop out your
Yeah.
own amount of dried pea, like
Dry,
roast pea.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's the big tubs
Yeah,
of
man,
that.
you stick your
I'd
hand in that,
I'd always take
it's
up
a
like
org-
one or two.
It's an orgasmic
Fam,
hand
I'd always
experience.
randomly
so
take up
much.
one or two and pelt something.
Yeah, well, because
Well,
you're
yeah,
a
of
destructive
course, man.
child.
I was a destructive child. I'd like take up one or two or three and just pelt something
Yeah.
proper. Not a person, but it'd be like,
So,
no, it would always be like, yo, I wonder if I can hit that box over there. And just like, what?
It was
Fuck, I
always
missed.
that random mirror that you see in the corner.
No, I never did a mirror because once we were playing Stoneware at Mona.
7 years bad luck, bro.
No, not even that.
Like,
We're
it's
playing
a
Stoneware. No, we're playing Stoneware at Mona one time, bad man. And a car was driving out,
That no must, bro.
and a man did run past the car, but I didn't throw at him. Looking back,
You threw in a straight line.
no, I threw at the glint that the mirror was. I'm a broke a rear view mirror.
So is that you're a sharpshooter?
Oh
You're a
no!
counter sniper.
Don't play Don't play
You were aiming
Stoneware.
for the. You were aiming for
Don't play Stoneware with young Martin, you know, dog. Man, you
I
know,
got my
I
head
got in
busted
trouble
Stoneware.
3 times for busting people head.
the. I got my head busting
Who
Stoneware.
the fuck plays Stone War?
I went
Me?
to country school
That's
and
so
Martin was
wild.
just
Me?
a destructive child.
Yeah, dog. What are you talking about? Mona did have like at the swings, it wasn't paved or padded like it is now. It was just gravel, so it was a bag of little stones. Stoneware used to go on enough, dog. What you talking about?
When I
Pick
prep
up a
school,
bag of stones, fold them in my shirt, and run with that.
my
Hide, duck,
prep
and
school
cover,
in
and
Linstead,
fling.
dog, we had a lot of gravel
dog.
around the big tree, and then we ended up having a bunch of pallets there at one point. And then one of the things we got to play with in kindergarten was some.
None of this sounds safe.
Wait, no. Some,
No,
some
not for
concrete drain pipes
Jesus Christ.
that they
90s.
painted nice, and you got to crawl through them and climb on them. So one team was behind the drain pipes,
yeah.
and the other team was by the tree, behind the
Like
pallets.
Like an open cistern? Oh, okay.
No, what? No, it was all on a field. But the tree was there and there just happened to be pallets there at some point. I don't know why. It wasn't for us to play with, they were just there.
You're talking about because niggas need to get got.
Yeah, but
I'm
one
shocked
one
man
team
got
was
loads
behind
of-
that and one team behind the pipes. And you just get stone and fling. And I did get my head bust. Like,
Push that out of
I have... What? This?
Yeah. No free branding.
Ow. Yeah, go.
You say you were just talking to him and Timmy get to Yo, Timmy got a call a while ago, alright? And this is just like the water incident.
Like I wasn't
For those of you who don't remember while Timmy's not
No,
here,
no,
I'll tell
no,
the
no.
story. One time, like,
I'm
Bob was
coming back,
dead in
fuck
for
off.
thirst. Bob was dead in for thirst, mate. And Timmy had water. Timmy looks in the cup of water, look at Bob, dash with the cup of water, and then tell Bob, nah, no water in a dog.
You know the worst
That's
part?
what just happened. Bob was
You know, I don't
talking to
remember
you.
what I
Timmy
was
got a
talking to
call
you
and
about.
got up. You're talking about Stoneware at school.
I
The
did get my head
place
bust.
they
I have
build
the
up.
scar right here, so.
There were
was
pallets.
a pallets
And
around
me
the
as
tree
an
for some
idiot,
random
right?
reason.
I get my head bust, right?
Man, don't remember, but came
Wait,
right
no.
back in with the
Wait,
passion.
no, I get my head bust. See?
Mhm.
I never feel the pain, you know. I rock my head rock. I'ma look down and see blood drip. So I say, alright, cool. I get a cut. So I got the pipe, country school. Got the pipe. Wash off my forehead now. I say, whole heap of blood now, man. Start scream, little youth. So go to the doctor, get patch
And
up.
say, I'm leaking.
Yeah. Go to the doctor, get patch up. And my grandmother look at me and say, you want to go back to school? Which pitney I gotta say yes?
No,
This
child.
fucking idiot.
You said yes?
Yeah, you can't
I went back to school with
Why?
a big fucking band-aid on my forehead.
Why?
Because he lost
Forget
blood.
laugh after.
He lost blood. He never know
No,
what.
but I had to show them I was
Check his
alive,
spot.
dog.
He
Dog.
lost blood.
They had to know I was alive. Let me tell you something. One
Turn up
time,
a snare.
the man them something that no, not the man. I ran into.
Turn me up in the mic, Steez.
We used to have a lot of bees around the garbage bins because all of the sweet juice in it, and
What?
because all of the juice that kids drink, bag juice,
All the bag
box
juice and
juice,
shit.
all the sugar.
You get all
Bees
of
are
it.
attracted to sweet shit?
Yeah.
Nectar, honey, right?
Yeah,
like,
makes
like
sense.
wasps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So they were always around the bins, and we as little pitney were running up and down in lunchtime and thing. I run past the bin and run right into the business end of a bee, right under my eye.
Cute.
Face swell up now, and the pussy them call me monkey.
Yo, kids are the fucking
Dog.
worst.
Yo,
Fam.
and
one
because my name
Saturday-
is Mikhail, they call me Mickey Mouse. Yeah.
I guess that's why you prefer Bob. You coming from Mickey Mouse.
Exactly.
You coming from
Whatever.
Mickey Mouse. You
And
prefer
Monkey.
Bob.
Whenever Jody throws out a name I don't like, I just make fun of it immediately. I just think of how can I roast this?
No,
if
I
was a high
really
schooler?
like
Roasted.
that tweet that suggested Somegosa then. That is a strong name.
She liked it as well.
Yeah.
She found no reason why not
Somegosa
to.
then.
That is a strong name.
Yo, Somegosa then. Come in. No, dog.
Yeah. Henriquez.
Somegosa then. Henriquez. No, but you'd have to say it real fast. Yeah, you'd have to put like
Somegosa
a.
then.
You'd have to put like a. Yeah, you'd have to put like a.
So I don't really care about it.
Somegosa then. Henriquez, come here.
Brother, you'd have to put like a or a whoop somewhere. in place. You know exactly what I mean. We did this on the last podcast. A or a whoop somewhere.
Somegosa then. Face it, come here.
Somegosa then.
There you go.
Somegosa then. You see, yeah, that's it, yeah.
It's like there's a UFC
That's a strong
fighter.
name.
Dog, there's a UFC fighter. His name is Israel Adesanya.
Let me
But
tell
you
you something.
have to sing his name
I'ma
if
tell
to
you
say it
something.
appropriately
Let me tell you
because
something.
it's spelled in song.
My friends at work and
Adesanya.
I shouldn't say friends, the people I sit with at work. We spoke about
your coworkers.
yes.
The niggas side of your daytime.
Straight. The people I'm forced to converse with because there's no one else. But
Basically.
we
Man, make it
We were-
sound grime.
we were talking about, how African names are like just random everyday things.
Sing-songy.
No, just random everyday things. The former Nigerian president
Chair, come here.
was
come here.
named Goodluck Jonathan. Like his first name is Goodluck.
Yeah, seriously.
I've seen a lot of them named Blessing and Thank God. That's first names.
Yeah.
But I saw a Zimbabwean
I
footballer.
feel like you're fucking with me.
Not fucking with you.
No, it's
I saw a
100%
Zimbabwean footballer the other day whose first name is Hard Life. and I will and he got into a car accident and lost a hand like last year and he's back playing football now. But him lead. But imagine as a mother for look on your pitney and curse
Hard
him to a
life,
hard life from
Rodriguez.
birth.
Hard Life Rodriguez.
See they know?
Hard
Strong.
life, Rodriguez.
Hard life. The man name like government birth paper name, you know.
Hard
I
life.
love that. I actually like that. I like that name.
Fuck
a lot.
you
I like
guys.
that
I like that a lot.
Now,
Alright,
you know my
yo, guys.
favorite African name? Rigobert. African footballer, Rigobert song. That's a strong name.
All right, you guys. As you can tell, it's us. So it's very much a tangential episode.
Well, Martin have a list.
I have a list of random things to branch off tangents on. So
If it's a list, it's blood clot random.
yeah,
Fuck off.
because it'll spawn shit in your mind. I knew that's what you went upstairs for. Caitlin earlier said, "Where'd you go?" And I was like, "Probably upstairs for one of the chocolates."
Bam.
I knew it.
I'm not go around you.
What? Don't hold my hand, nigga.
much in your pocket?
I love you. No, not yet. Almost every time I come here, I put one in my bag.
And that's why we
The
buy a
other-
big box.
The other day, I was at the bike track with Levi, and I opened the bag. There were 4. It was 4 of us. I was like, yo, this is
oh
perfect.
my god! Fuck you guys.
Fuck
All right,
you, bro.
fuck you
You're
guys.
amazing.
All
Alright,
I
so
love you, bro.
so the first
Seriously,
thing
tell
on
me
my
never
list
thank you.
after your monthly hit of Just Us. Yo,
Hello.
welcome back. I haven't seen you in a week. I know you guys are probably wondering what just happened, but you're not privy to that information. Like, I know we're a podcast and we're very open and we're fun, but no, you all don't know everything that goes on.
Well,
Cast crew, family only.
It's just straight.
Them thing they want. Sometimes a story is too hot,
I'm
too
hungry.
lava. Oh no.
Sir Bob.
Sight first.
Sir Bob,
What's on the list?
you said this earlier on in the week and it immediately ended on my list.
Earlier on
in the week.
In the week.
Someone commented, "Yo, you got mad rapper hands," and I was like, "Ah, damn, I gesture too much." You know, and rappers are like,
You gesticulate.
"I gesticulate, I articulate with my gestures."
Yeah, you speak with an Italian accent.
Oh, so we're being racist?
Oh no, a little bit.
What do you mean?
Okay.
And no, it was
There's
started with
so much
racist.
nuance in what I just said.
Okay, so the first thing, yo, Sir Bob, they're harvesting organs from prisoners in China.
Good.
No, hold on. What?
Hold on. That's the first thing.
That's the first thing. That's why I chose to open with.
I know, but I don't know what's the second thing.
That's why I chose to open with.
Good.
No,
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 start with the rapists.
No, because then
No,
Bob.
start with the pedophiles and rapists.
I knew that's what he would say.
Then you move on to like, I don't know.
You realize, as you
Who
said,
would you go next? Because like I feel like it's only really those we need to call. The rest of them you could.
Pedophile,
Would you want-
You could probably
Would you want
rehabilitate
a
others.
pedophile or rapist kidney?
Child molesters.
child molesters.
Yes, yes.
Would
Yeah.
you want a pedophile or rapist kidney in you? Would you be
A what?
afraid it turn you?
No, I
Like-
take it.
Like
A
in
pedophile's
like
kidney.
like
would
in
make
like in
children's
no,
kidneys.
No, but like in Rick and Morty, where like Morty got the
Touch
arm.
me while you say that.
Bro, like in Rick and Morty, where Morty got the arm, and the arm was just like had a mind of its own.
A phantom arm, yeah. No, I take it.
Yeah, I think I'd
I
probably.
take it.
I don't want to
Nah.
say I think I'd do this.
Let's
because
look
you
at it
should
this
not
way,
organ
Maggie.
harvest from anybody
Alright.
Hold on, but
until them dead.
Okay,
well, no,
Until them dead,
no,
dog.
no, I disagree with that.
You-
Okay.
I disagree with that.
If you're on
it
death
have
row,
to, it have to be a
if
death
you're on
penalty
death row,
thing.
I'm taking your shit.
It have to be a death penalty.
I'm
thing.
taking all your fucking
Holy
organs.
shit.
Hold on. This is
I'm taking all your shit.
Yeah, all
It's
your
like
shits.
literally, I'm taking all your shit.
my big thing is they're having a big problem in America. Like niggas are on death row from like 1992 when I was born. Why? Why haven't they died?
Because it's still a controversial thing to actually enact the death penalty in most places, and now
Yeah,
in
but
America,
Texas be killing niggas, so just
but
kill them all in Texas. Why not have like one every minute?
you hear the keyword Texas,
And one every
Alright.
minute.
No, you said it wrong.
Texas,
Texas.
There you go.
Texas,
Texas.
No,
No.
Texas.
Texas.
Texas?
You have to go down and up.
Yeah.
Texas.
Texas.
Yeah,
We'll work on it.
We'll work on it.
We'll probably annoy the listeners, so we'll work on it.
But anyways,
But
no,
yeah.
like why?
No, but what was I saying?
Death penalty.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah.
So fine, it's now
You have
illegal.
the memory of a goldfish, you know, my G.
Goldfish, that's actually Mythbusters. It was plausible, but shut up. But yeah. What was I saying?
What was I
Death
saying?
the death penalty, Texas. Why niggas are on death row from like 92?
In America, it's currently illegal to get the death penalty drugs. The drugs that used to kill the people. In
Which
most
are?
places, it's illegal because the company are not illegal.
Yeah,
The companies that
stopped
make the
making it,
drugs won't allow it to be used in executions because they don't want to be associated with that. 'Cause most of these companies are European companies,
yeah.
more liberal thinking,
Scandinavian, actually.
which is in.
Europe. Yeah,
Okay.
No. I was speaking more technically, you jackass. I was speaking more technically, you know.
Yes, what was I just saying? You have
Norway-
added something, but you have
Yeah.
not.
You
corrected.
No, I was not correct. I was saying
He refined.
yeah.
Yes.
Because
You're
in
magnified.
Norway was it
You were the
Norway
coarse
and
one
Sweden
and he was the
stopped
fine
making
one.
it. Norway and
Almost
Sweden
Marcus
fully
led.
stopped making it now, you know. Like that was the thing in America.
Yeah,
and
there's
that's,
a- so-
that's where Texas was.
Does
banned
anybody know the name of these drugs that they used to shut? No, actually,
No.
I don't think we want to spread
no,
that.
I don't know.
Do you Googles if you
But
want?
I
my thing
do,
is,
yeah,
dog, why
but
you
no.
need so much, dog? Just there's so many things.
There's a bullet.
No, dog.
Oh my God,
Listen, you're a fan of firing squads.
I had the exact. No, you only need one. You only need one bullet in your head back. That's
no,
it.
okay, you can survive that.
No, you know why?
And you're going to dome the people, them so them can't have a closed casket funeral. Them still have family, you know.
So why
No.
people have to look for you when you're dead? I've never understood that.
That's I
I
don't,
don't know,
understand
for
either.
make
I
sure.
fully
Why
agree with
them have to
Martin.
dress up the body like a dolly and look upon it? I've never
For
understood
make
that.
sure.
Like no, like genuinely, please, if somebody understands this,
He's being serious.
comment. And no,
That's he being serious.
What's it?
Jamaican,
To make sure.
to make sure, make sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jamaicans. That's why in
But
Jamaica.
don't you have
Me
a-
here say Miss Maisie dead.
don't you have a- but don't
Make
you
we
have-
go look.
But doesn't the family have a viewing, and then the family is sure?
Yeah, the family.
So
yeah.
fuck the rest of you guys.
No.
That's why there's
Because the
always
people, the
caskets.
person had friends.
Yeah.
So you don't have to look at me when I'm dead.
No, the friends need to come and
First
pay
of
their
all, I want to be
respects.
cremated, so you're not even looking at me when I'm dead.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I want to donate myself to science.
Oh no.
All my organs and everything.
Yeah.
Mine are mine.
You can have my body.
Mine are
Oh,
mine.
man, I don't give a fuck.
No.
Selfish. Mine are mine.
Nah. I
Why
like.
you have
Cremate
use
me.
feet in
There's
a- in a-
I
in a
think
death?
there's I think it's
In a
Sweden.
death, why you have used feet?
All right, I have this real hippie period, right? Cause I don't think any of my organs are going to be good for anybody with the way I live my life.
Well, not my
Um,
lungs or liver.
You know what I'm saying?
Kidney.
So cremate me.
kidneys, yeah.
Cremate me. Use the ashes. Put me in a tree. Put me back in the circle of life. That was my hippie dippy meds that I came up with, and I kind of really liked it.
If you
and I'm
burn me,
sticking with it,
Put
to
me
be
in a
honest.
shotgun shell and shoot me in space,
No.
so I can get away from these motherfuckers.
You know what I'll do? You know what I'll do for you, Bob? I'll take your ashes and we'll put them in concrete, because another thing they do now with cremated ashes,
What you gonna build me into?
coral. They build coral
Coral?
reefs.
I don't
out
want to be
of
coral.
Coral?
I want to
Bob's
be on.
Mortal.
Yeah, Bob's Mortar.
Bob's Mortar where? Under the water.
Under the water.
For Nemo.
Yeah, with
That's-
coral.
That's what, if it wasn't
Coral,
science, if they look at
coral.
me and go, you're 82 and you've destroyed your body.
Ah, my name's
You're not
Coral.
good for science. I'll be like, well, cremate
Timmy
me
says
and make me
science
into
when tell him
coral.
at 82. You think you're reaching 82?
Hey,
I'm
don't
either
kill
going
my
to-
friend.
hold
Come on, I don't
guys.
think I
Give him
reaching
life.
82.
Speak
Hey,
life
but here's
over
the
my
thing.
friend.
I'm going to either.
You will live
That was a
as-
really dark joke.
You
I'm
will
sorry.
live for as long
I'm
as
sorry.
you need to.
I saw the bop it and I had to bop it.
But it's the thing.
It's a
I'm
bag of
either going
rice.
to die first or
It was
outlive
the bag of rice.
everybody. I'm either going to die first or outlive everybody.
Yeah.
I feel like that's facing.
Usually the motherfuckers who live the hardest
like
life
the
live
race
the
is on.
longest. Like the ones who live life at the edge of life. Them
Live
motherfuckers
really long.
live really long.
Really long. Like Rex is 93. Rex
And
went
Rex is
to
a bad
war.
man.
Went Rex to war. Rex, why did
Rex
you
have
go to
2
war?
cars just because.
Someone had to do it. I'll never forget that explanation. Grandpa, why did you participate in World War II as a tail gunner? Smart enough to do it.
Nobody else would take that position, so I was just like, alright, fuck it, niggas, I'll do this shit.
Can I change the
You
topic?
lazy motherfucker. I feel like Rex was up there. Like, he's
Lazy
lazy post one. I just don't do nothing.
Loading his own gun and shit like that.
Yeah, no,
Like,
he's up there.
Rex
Him
is chilling there
fuel
like-
him do everything on the plane. I said,
That
lazy
pussy
pussy will
will
on the
That's why he lived.
So no, nobody for going at the
That's why
back.
he lived.
Nobody not going. Bumbuckler. All that me have to do. All that me have to.
The man was just there for maintenance. You know, ended up being tail gun
Yeah.
and bear thing. It's like, yo, me just come for pump gas, man. What the fuck is
No,
wrong?
no. My favorite
No,
part
fuck's
is the
sake.
cussing of the Jamaican while him doing the work. Him going do it, but a big
Bare
clot.
Blood clot. Listen, in my contract, you know, boss, better blood clot. Pay me
Ah,
$2 more per
big
hour.
bad
You know,
one.
man. Me a pump gas plus white plane.
A
Pussy, oh.
big bad word I go fly while him doing the work.
In England, around Massa.
And they don't even know what he's saying. That's the best thing. Can I change the topic a little bit on the same thing of
No,
somebody
you
has to
can't.
do it?
No, because
Oh,
this
right.
is a structured podcast where we
Yeah,
follow.
no. This is
Martin
we'll
has a
follow
whole
topics.
list.
No, it's just a list of random stuff that we then birth tangents off of. It's not a serious podcast like that.
So on the same thing of
Fuck you.
of somebody has to do it.
Polyps budding just pop on you.
Mr. Meeseeks, you slapped the box.
Tangent.
Hi, I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me.
Tangent. I found a car in a hole
Okay.
after a party.
I drove past a burnt out car on Red Hills Road, like going up the hill last week. I was just like,
Only
how
difference
did
is
you
I-
get here?
Only difference is I saved the car from the hole. Not,
Oh, yes?
Yeah, I didn't.
I fell in a hole once, but tell your whole story.
I want to hear all 3 of these stories.
Come on, can we start with Bob falling in a hole?
All right, it was Christmas Day. First of all,
Is this a story that's PC?
yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
We're the home of the anti-PC.
No, it was.
Anyway,
something else
it's
with it,
Christmas
ew,
Day. It's Christmas Day.
You nasty.
a little
And
bit.
me and my brethren Kitson we're catering.
Hi, Kitson.
Yeah, we're
Motherfucker.
catering for brethren. Well, for this dog.
Man, that's
Christmas
Day.
Day
You
now.
know me.
So but we'd cook all the food at Kitson house, and I borrowed one of my father's buses so we could transport all the food. So going up to Kitson house now, Kitson have a steep driveway, so I have to take the corner wide.
This is a story about pussy.
No, I literally fell in a hole. In going wide now, the bus,
Yo,
there
Timmy
was a
looks so
hole over on the
disappointed.
side. Kids in the passenger seat and look on the hole in it. You know what kids say? Bob, watch out for the... You see, by the time say, watch out, you know the hole that made it there, you know. And the bus dropped down in the hole, and like the front wheel dropped down, and then the base of the bus was on the ground.
When you say bus though?
Highest.
Spaceship bus. Okay.
Highest.
Yeah, man. It make bear noise before it move. You don't realize. It's like a spaceship
That's a
or
turbo
boat.
diesel,
Or
bro.
a
Just
That's
that's how newer turbo
It's
diesel
like a
sound.
boat, yo. Water have to suck through
Proud
the motor
as-
before it push.
Okay, it's a jet thrust.
He's a
Yeah,
jet
Is
thrust.
that Ski-Doo?
Yeah.
He's a...
It have the rooster tail on it driving.
Yo, sometime I won't live in the world,
Oh,
Timmy
for
living
real.
in a
Dog? Nah, I don't.
It's so
Never,
entertaining.
never. It's just mad to hear the
But it's
stories.
so entertaining.
Goodbye, moon man. I just don't want to live in that world. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
The man yellow goodbye, and it took me so long to just grab the slide and go turn him down. oh. Come together, world without creation.
That's basically my life, yeah.
Shut the fuck up! Stop singing about moon. Yo, I hope you guys are having fun with us, man. When this reaches you on your Monday morning.
my God.
This is a very fun Friday.
Jesus. So, alright, your whole story done?
No, so we're dropping on the whole, right? So the first thing I said to Pussy Kitson was a Kitson.
Man's a pussy old kid.
It's a Kitson.
Son, this is a pussy with a fall in that.
It's a Kitson. You couldn't tell me the whole there.
Kids said I did.
I
And
did.
say I was telling you.
I
I was telling you.
Well, you know what? Him never lie. He was.
Yeah, but he was.
Wouldn't a normal person go hold or stop or look out?
Yo, dog, yo.
Yeah, yeah.
That me would have done.
Not yo, Bob. There's a whole.
No, you know what I do, which I really appreciate. I was going to the other day. I was driving with a couple co-workers, and I was looking down the road for come out and take a sneak. The taxi driver in front of me, of course, stopped. I didn't realize the guy just pulled up the handbrake. I was
Smart.
like, Timmy. I was about 2 inches away. I looked at him. I went, "Thank you so much for doing that." He went, "No, I realized." Big up all of those who are a driver that play co-pilot that actually help the driver,
Smart.
like shit like that.
Me, I got my bed more time when people are driving me in a dog. I
Okay,
am
you
the
got it, man.
worst.
Nah,
Enough time me and Baba driving from country,
yeah.
Poor soul, man.
and Baba alone a drive, dog.
Nah.
And it's not even
to
like-
the beach, gets drunk, and then I drive home and Martin's
Yep.
sleeping.
Nah, even
Yep.
when, that's
That's
the thing.
generally how it is.
I've always realized.
That's why we're like, yo, drive my car.
And
Save,
keep
save,
me company
save your
for
gas.
5 minutes,
And that's it.
and then that's it.
Nah.
That was twice. Generally, I'm there, but like, there were 2 times I remember, right? Where I actually
What you
felt bad.
remember? The 5 minutes?
No, exactly. No. I remember feeling
It
bad
was about
after.
5 minutes down the road.
No, I remember feeling
No, like
bad
driving
after.
out of work, Clarence, on the straight, and it's like
Oh.
the vibration just rock him.
Out. No,
Bro,
I can't sleep in a car either. You know, it's the
Bro,
wildest thing.
Hamlin
I can't do it.
says,
You know, you said the
Ham-
diesel,
Ham-
you saw the
Hamlin, I mean,
diesel
Ham-
vibration get you
fam,
nice.
No.
out. Hamlin and Minerva, them said them used to drive around with me to put me to sleep. So I'm blaming something on that.
Conditioned.
But anyway, generally, I like to stay
Two
awake to,
dollars.
keep the person at least company, cause them is the one driving. But fam, I remember there was this one
Is there
part.
rum in that too?
Oh, a lot.
I remember there was this one part, dog.
Got a waft.
We were coming from Turtle Beach, right? You know
Turtles.
from Turtle Beach to
We
that
birthed the turtles
to that
Turtle
to that little one-stop gas station is literally
in the corner
a minute and a half, if so long.
from the
The
Turtle
time
Beach?
it took to leave Turtle Beach
You mean across the road from Turtle Beach?
to that little gas station,
You're out.
it is literally in the bend.
It's actually a
I
longer
went-
drive to leave Turtle Beach than it is to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
gas
yeah.
station when you get to the
Yeah,
gate
'cause you
of
have to
Turtle
go,
Beach.
yeah, 'cause you have to go down and come around.
Yeah.
Brother, I went to sleep
So funny.
and I woke up
In Kingston.
because Bob said, "We reach." Dog, I opened my eyes and we were at home. I was like, "Bomba!"
Teleportation.
Teleport oil ago, dog.
yo.
Woke up fresh.
You know why?
I think that was my
And
birthday.
just fresh.
Yeah, that was my birthday. I went extra hard that day. Yeah, that was a good day.
Before my whole story, I don't drop asleep because of my sisters.
Expound.
They'd fuck with you.
No, not that they fuck with me. That if
Because women
You
can't
need to
drive.
be alert in case there's an accident.
No, because women can't drive. Is that it?
actually my sister
Is that
Jody.
sexist?
No, my sister Jody is actually the best
I love
driver
how
in
you
the family.
select one.
Yeah, no, Tracy's the worst. It's tit for tat. Tracy's the worst. Jody's the best. Like even the other day we were driving in the car and I was a bit tipsy and I looked at Tracy, stone cold sober Tracy, and I went, "You'd pick me over her?" And she went, "Yeah, fucking straight." And I went, "You know I'm tipsy," and she went, "Yeah, same way." Like Jody though is genuinely the best driver in the family. She knows speed. She's very responsible. But she there's very few like good female drivers.
I mean,
No, it's
alright.
not. It's not a sexist
It's
thing
a,
to say.
it's
It's
a
a
physical
genetic.
thing.
It's
There
a
are
physical genetic.
there are
Women
very-
aren't
It's
as
called
good
it's
at
called proprioception.
Yes,
Also-
spatial awareness as men
I
are.
was also cut off by 5 men today and 1 woman, so men also suck at driving now apparently.
No. Men are dickheads. But
That's
you know, it's a proprioception thing. You see it most literally in parking. It's not
Even.
sexist. It's
Even.
not whatever. It's just
Sports.
it's a. No, I mean in terms of driving,
Throw a
like
ball to a
no, but
woman.
people-
no. I mean
No,
in terms of driving, parking
Yeah, but people buy them white
Is
big car and them can't
a
park
lot
it.
harder for more women than men, and it's a spatial awareness thing. But on that flip side, women are a lot better at multitasking. Not in doing a lot of
Driving,
things
Just
don't
being
at once,
aware of a
but
lot
but being
more things.
aware of a
Yeah.
lot of things at once. So their time management, they're getting things done, organizational
But they drive
skills
like shit more well.
far
But
killers.
you know why
We
Jody
just drive
is-
better.
You know
So
why,
let's take that
We
win.
take that one
but
thing.
you know why Jody is such a good driver though, to her credit. And I was a young boy when she was doing her driver's license test. The amount of classes she did and amount of time she just asked mommy, take me out. I want to practice reversing, parallel parking. She took that on herself. And genuinely now, if I want to learn something about any vehicle and a driving method, first person I go to is Jody, and then I'll go to someone who knows more afterwards because she knows the basics. She's that good because she wanted to know.
Yeah.
So it's a credit to that as well.
It's not like there's a ceiling. Where
No.
like, no, you can't do
Jesus.
it. It's just,
Yeah.
go learn.
Yeah.
Tell you something, the worst driver them on the road.
Taxi man.
Chinese.
Small cars.
Chinese people.
But no
in
one
small
cares
cars,
about
yeah.
small cars.
Are you
Are you joking? The Vits will write off a fucking.
Vits.
Will write off our truck, man.
Fit.
Because people
March.
don't pre them.
Swift.
I got
Note.
I got bad driven by a Demio.
Demio.
All
I got
small.
bad driven by-
Look at my
Yeah.
face.
You see them
Yeah.
pussy there, dog.
The Demio them have started to get bad. It gives me a bad name. Gives me a bad name.
And you know the
But
worst thing,
but
the
what did
women
that
that
Demio
drive
do
the
to you?
small cars, as you're speaking about proprioception, them turn them like some trailer with some 100-foot
very
container
wide.
behind it, you know, brother.
When you're in your pro box, Mr. Taximan, and you're going from the right lane to turn right, why you come in the middle lane or the right or the
Cause you
left?
have
Came
to
off a swing.
You don't need to, all right? Don't
You know,
worry.
not even gonna lie, when I was learning to drive, I thought that was a thing because I did it
For
in
swing?
racing games.
Yeah, I did it as well.
I did it in racing games. And then I remember one day,
make you go fast.
brother, I remember one day,
You
I
get
did-
a slingshot.
slingshot.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember one day I swung into a turn. Like, this is like maybe a month or two into learning to drive. And I got I got my chest puffed so hard by Hamlin. Coughed. I haven't even thought about doing it again.
You know, it was Nandi with me. She just looked at me and went, pull over.
Nah, brother.
I immediately just looked at her, pulled over and went, I'm so sorry. Never
My
again.
drive down
it
the
was
hill,
least,
the
fam,
one
it was
time I
least
drive
flat. It
with
was
my
least
parent.
flat. So it was literally least flat past your house. You know, you make the turn to go Queens, Queensboro. Dog swing and make that turn, and like the hand of a giant just compressed my chest. Boom.
Nah, brother. You going down that same hill? Is it the deep corner, right? Going down there, sir?
Turning or going straight down?
When you come off a least flat and you turn left,
Yeah.
and you're going down the deep corner, right there, sir?
Yeah.
The amount of them.
I going around that. The one time I
No,
drive,
there's one like super fucking deep.
yeah,
one.
They all are.
the one time I drive in with my father when I learning to drive, or right around that time, that's so. And we had, for some reason, he had a Vitara, and we drive down the hill, and I was taking the corner too wide. I just learned to drive still, you know. So like, I fucked up.
Yeah.
I was taking the corner wide. You know what my G do? Pull up the
handbrake.
handbrake.
Yeah.
So me, you know, I
know
never
that style.
see him pull
I know
up.
that style.
Brother, in the middle of the road today, I never see him pull up the handbrake, you know. Can I drive in? No, the van just stopped.
Oh,
So
it
I
just-
look
it just
down.
stopped? Okay.
So I take my eye off on the road and I look down like, what the fuck is happening? So I see him hand. But as him pull it up,
Him Lego.
him Lego.
You still
Yeah.
talking to the mic? you know?
Sorry, as him pull it up, him Lego.
Lego, yeah.
But I still have in a lot because I frightened because the fucking vehicle just stopped all of a sudden. So when you're running at the embankment now, so now I'm have to push the steering wheel. Beer cussing and shouting. You see after that?
Yeah.
Never drive with him again.
Yeah.
My parents
Never.
tried
When you're
to
learning,
teach me
don't
to
do
drive one apiece. After that, instructor.
Never.
Fuck you guys.
I did 5
The-
courses
the
and that was it.
instructor-
I learned to drive from my father's Bearer at the time. I learned to drive on a Mitsubishi L200, the little panel van
Oh,
them.
nice.
And
Those are fast.
I got great advice from
Turbo?
a taxi man.
Turbo?
The man said,
You
"What
got from a
the
who?
best driving advice I ever got in the world came from a taxi man." And you know what that taxi man
I'll
told
kill
me?
Bob, you know.
No, listen to me now. Listen to this. The best advice. Man says, when you are driving, drive like everybody else on the road is a idiot.
Fair enough. I put down the implements of murder. Fair enough.
fair.
Oh, hold
Best
on.
driving advice I've ever gotten.
The
came
whole
from a taxi
story.
man.
The whole story, right?
Yes, let's hear about your whole
Whole.
Timothy.
Me never drop in a pussy. So
Nah, I don't want to hear about your hole.
Well, tell us the story about
Tell us
your
the
whole-
story about the hole.
So we all left. You remember the party that was all over Instagram a couple weeks ago? Roll out. Anyways, it was at Hope Gardens. I don't know if you remember it. It was live,
So why
right?
you bring it up?
Because
He was trying to set the scene
Woman.
and then got
we had set
like
the scene.
sensitive about it. I mean,
Because
I don't care. Fuck you guys.
are-
I
guys are
mean,
really
if you were
party.
there, you were there. If
No,
you
you
weren't,
guys
I
are
don't
really
care. Fuck you
party,
guys.
so I realized, it's they're not really going.
Okay, mom, it's okay.
nigga, people like people
Young lady,
listen to
calm
this at
down.
party.
Let's do this. Go ahead.
Tell your story, young woman.
Yeah,
So we're there, right?
young lass.
Philip, Not Philip, actually.
Wheeler.
Blunts.
Oh yes, no. I'm sure Philip wasn't there.
No,
Actually,
Certain Blunts was there.
you're
Philip
at a
came to
party.
the party initially.
Philip was there at 100 where we were before, where I was gambling to get the money to go to the party.
And then
but Blunts went to the party.
And then Blunts went to the
Blunts
party.
showed up at 100 because Philip left to go get something, came back as Blunts. So we never saw Philip
No,
again.
Philip left and Philip never came back.
Yeah,
Blunts
Blunts
came
came back. So his van was commandeered.
For those of you who don't know and don't understand, we're not gonna tell you, but we have a friend who there's a very stark
back.
difference.
I
between-
never watch
Hold on, pause, Bob. There's a very
Family
stark.
Matters.
Hold on, there's a very stark. Oh, Steve, but hold on.
Urkel and
There-
Alfonso.
no, but it's worse than that.
Alphonse,
It's worse than
whatever
that.
his name.
There's a very stark difference between
It's
when
like
this
Fight
man begins and when this man is like when he's on the par and when he's not on the par. When he's not on the par, very respectable, speaks like this. So when I'm on the par,
I had to charge them. I had to deal with that. I'll bat you all them. One I deal with tonight. I gotta lick out some pussy.
And
Come
you're
make we
just-
find some.
and you're just like, oh, hi,
It's
Blunts.
just like hello,
You're
Blunts.
just like, yo, what go on,
I love
Blunts?
Blunts.
for-
Blunts is
By the
my
way,
favorite.
This young gentleman speaks just like we just described him. By the way,
Yeah.
he's roughly the color of Timothy's shirt.
No,
If
he
you're-
can tan. He
if
can
you're
tan.
watching, can he?
Yeah, he
He's
can.
not a pink one.
He can catch about. He can catch about 2 hours
He's
of
not
good
a
sun.
sausage.
Yeah.
No, he is.
No, he can catch about 2 hours
He's
of
a
good
pole.
midday sun.
Never forget he's a pole. You know?
Yeah,
Black.
but he's half pole. But anyways, so it's Philip and Blunts forward back with Hennessy.
Of course,
So
charge
unopened. So we don't know where Blunts came from, but Blunts came back.
with Hennessy.
So Blunts, Lel, Shay, Bear people, Shay, Lel's cousin, we say, all right, roll out. So we go roll out. Buck up, Bear other people. Bear liquor flow, you know. I never bring nothing. I never realized it's a buckle party. Could I stop drinking? Me don't know where liquor come from. I was drinking white rum. Me don't know where Blunts get white rum from, but there was a whole buckle of white rum. And
Blunts is ever prepared.
and we were all drinking. Blunts are beat up Hennessy. All of this shit are going.
So you never ask.
I was
for what?
Why?
Are you you question the hand
Yeah.
that feeds?
I brought Chaser.
True.
and
I'm
I-
ungrateful.
I brought Chaser. Yeah. I brought Chaser and I bought ice at the party and rum was provided. I went, I contributed. Cool. Done. We'll leave the party now.
Then pussy, I
Everybody.
bring cup to the party and want to drink the whole night. You know?
You can get one. Anyways, so we left the party. My girl looked at me. Say, Sasha, what you do? She said,
So
I want
the chair leave.
Shay came to the party, but Sasha left.
yeah,
And he went over.
But yeah, so we're in the parking lot and me in the blood clot parking lot, you know. And through me park myself and the rest of the 3 car them. So security said no parking.
You
but
parked
yeah,
all the cars.
yeah, because here when
Jamaicans have a parking gene in them. I
I
realize.
But forget this blood clot. I love the party and story. I love this shit, you know. So I drive in, right? And security say, there's no space left. I say, Sicky, there's always space.
Wanna just don't park it right.
Here's 5 bills. Me, this car, 3 cars. Them are coming in with me.
CYARS.
KYR.
Sorry, continue.
Car.
Continue.
So we go through, right? And we circle a lot. I'm gonna say a blood clot, like the F250, but it's a F150. That's just on big wide wheels. So the base of the F150 is the same regular body shape.
Have a lift kit.
Yeah, it has a lift kit and like bare things. So
Okay.
It built like a pit bull.
all right.
Err.
So I'm look on the charger and say, yo,
Charging.
this is the front line of the parking lot. Park at the new edge and start a new line. The man start a new line. Me just park the 3 car right there, so I make a new line for the parking lot. Me look on the sticky and say, see it there, my youth. Me make new space. So we win. So we left now and me ask Shay, what on do? She said, we're going to Burger King.
How much people did Timmy have in his car?
In a little demi.
No one. I left with no one in my vehicle. That's how skilled I am.
In a little ass
I threw-
demi.
I threw
Him
everyone-
fits the world.
I threw everyone in Philip's car, in his van.
In blood.
So Philip came back.
No, sorry, Blunts. Sorry.
Okay, sorry.
To me, they're the same person.
No.
I barely see Philip anymore, so I have to try.
He started wearing lessons. Glasses and champagne on the dance floor.
Only Blunts comes to
anyways.
see me now.
We are all literally twisted. There's no sober person between us. So we left the party now. We're driving because that's what you do in Jamaica. You drive drunk.
No.
We're home of the anti-PC, Timmy.
Yeah, but we don't
We don't drive drunk.
we don't drive drunk. Not supporting that.
That's very true.
Yeah, no, because then
We were all a little
you can't
tipsy.
you run the risk of not only fucking yourself up, you might kill someone else as well. And other person might be just going home about them business, dog. Like just want to go home to them, like eat a burger and sleep. Go home to them
Alright,
family.
Alright, but here what me
We
do.
don't
but
we
here-
don't we don't do that.
Here what me do when me I drive drunk now.
I wonder if Papa is home.
We're not talking about driving drunk.
Okay.
So anyway,
So
you
here what me I do
guys
when me I
were
drive
on-
when
you
me I
got-
left the
you-
party.
there you go.
When me I left the party now, me I drive. And that week there was some roadworks going on
Every road in Kingston.
Yeah, basically. When you left Hope Zoo, the road with
Hope.
the bag of fucking fuck.
Pussy clot.
You know the four Hope. Hope.
Yo, Bob.
Yo! Yo! Man, to me can't do no more podcast.
Bob, I love you and hate you at the same time. Right? Hope. I said Hope Zoo.
Alright, so you coming
Hope
from
Zoo.
Hope Zoo.
Me I come from Hope Zoo, right?
I wonder where this H will make its reappearance, but continue.
Stay tuned to find out.
Yes, I'm seeing where the transposition happens.
So, we left from Hope Zoo, right?
Uh-huh.
And the road with the 4 foot long speed bump.
Pardon
them.
me?
The road with the 4 foot long speed bump. You know those.
You went out and measured the speed bump?
You don't know the road when you left Hope Zoo and you come to the roundabout and you take the right.
I'm so happy we're doing
And you,
this
and you
podcast.
take the left and it is a road with the wide speed bumps that are flat but not really like high. And you go to Burger King, the 24/7 Burger King.
Yeah.
Alright, sure, whatever.
But the speed bump them not that flat, but alright, cool,
Yeah.
do your thing.
So we had travel on the road down and
But I rode in a dig up.
so hold on to my
I was looking up to tell Bob Bill.
so hold on to my
and I rode in a dig up normal in a
Yo,
people.
this is why you guys should watch the podcast because my hands went up a while ago to tell Bob, don't do it. I'm
So-
Bob.
I rode the fuck up.
so I'm glad that we're thinking of the same road. It's the same road.
Charlton.
Charlton.
Yeah, I rode the fuck up.
So it is, by the way. So let me tell you about Charlton.
Worse than Hagley Park.
So
Tell us about Charlton.
So is me in at the back, right?
What are you in?
I'm in a Demio.
Nice.
I have the lowest vehicle. There's an X-Trail and a minivan in front of me.
And is it nighttime?
Oh, it is nighttime. And the minivan has a turbo on it, right?
Okay, so so we
So-
know what's happening.
So them I drive.
And then I don't know the road is like this. I assume.
Them I drive.
Brother, can you imagine you turn onto that shit speeding?
them I drive, right? And me
It's coming up.
me and follow. I will buck up on the detour sign. But
So I say, fuck this car. There's a space
hold on,
beside it.
Hold on, hold on, Bob, stop it, no man,
Sorry.
just stop it.
Alright, I put on
So
the mic.
all of them kind of just stop, right? From the X-Trailer lead to the minivan and me. And me wonder why the fuck them stops. And me just pull over. And me just drive up and say, the fuck when stop and say, detour. Me say, suck on the mother.
So you take it through the detour with the demo.
Flat.
Pedal on the floor.
Flat.
Alright. How much time you boss?
Hold on, mate. Is when me look down the road, all me see is a pair of lights flashing, but I realize, but the road level. Why are the lights dipping down? I'm gonna realize a horn a honk. Come and never have the music play because they turn it down for some reason. Thank God.
You turn it on to see.
Yeah, actually, yeah, probably.
Real life.
Yo, was when them time them I press brakes, I look to my right, and I say, oh, I'm beside the pit of hell.
Yes.
Then I stopped fully, and I realized that 2 feet in front of where I stopped, there's a young man who did not stop, and the whole front of his car
Is in the hole.
Oh yes.
Nice.
So I came out and helped him get his car out.
Retrieved his car from the hole.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And, yeah.
I don't have any of these
You did a good deed.
stories.
Me,
Because,
no,
like,
no.
I see
I see a
I
detour.
see
sign
detour and I go,
obey.
okay, detouring.
But
I'm
I also love that type of wild shit. I also saved a nigga's life one night when I saw him car crash and bleeding out.
so
Someone has to do it.
expound.
So I really wish I remember this guy's name. because I really want to know how
Was
he's
that
doing
the night
today.
by Constant Spring Golf Club?
Yeah, with Brandon. When Brandon was staying with me. Brandon Wright. Big up
Yeah,
Brandon
fuck.
Wright.
Yeah, no, we left the party that night. We left the party that night and we actually like drove the same route, I guess, because Timmy goes up Grosvenor. I would like turn to Forward Mines. Yeah, Peace and Forward Mines. And yeah, oh God, we passed that. Oh, fuck, yeah, Ras.
Yeah,
Oh,
so.
yeah, I was there.
And
How you remember that?
because.
Because
dog,
it saved
the-
a man's
the-
life,
The
bro.
nigga was dying.
I know, but
The nigga
I
was dying.
it was just, I didn't even remember
So,
that, dog.
The
You know
man-
what the biggest thing for me was from that night was because pictures were taken when I got home. It was like we were at the age, for me at least, where why you coming home at 4:00 in the morning? Because we was saving niggas, son. Pictures saved me.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
My parents weren't there, so I didn't give a fuck. I'll say if they weren't, I didn't give a fuck. But we were driving back from a party.
this
And
man don't fear no licks.
it was about 3 a.m. when we were driving past the golf course.
Because I wanted you to say that.
And all I see is what is it, Hawkeye man? Yeah, it's a Hawkeye man with 2 bike man. And all them do is flag in the road. And we just pull over and say, is what I'm doing all right? I said, no! So I was like, so I pulled over and it's me and Brandon, right? Big up the yoga mat at the yoga mat Jamaica on Instagram and thing. Big up my brethren them thing. Yeah.
Big up, be done.
So we pull over and I say, yo, be done. My bag has all the contraband in it. Just put that in the trunk by where the spare tire
And
is.
let's go save lives.
And let's go. So like
Put my drugs away and let's hit the streets,
like
bro.
in all honesty, me not even remember too like who else was there the night. Like there was a crowd around us and I don't remember that. Like we reached the car and I look at the man and say, yo, what's happened? And he goes, we came here a minute ago. This nigga is just dying. So I go, all right, cool. I think it was Martin did actually, as him say, him start recording. I say, a nigga is recording. You can't steal nothing. You can't rob nothing. Break the back glass and try it. We'll take him out the car. Because it was on the driver's side and fall down it.
Oh, I don't want to break the glass. Take up a fucking stone and like, blow me do it. Take him out.
The man, them take him out. And they took him out. So we made, because security guards are trained to do this.
Yeah.
By right. They're supposed to be trained in first aid.
Don't know how to handle people and them spine in a crash and all of them fucker there. So
But
I'll break the window. I'll open the door. Take him out.
them did take him out and they must support him neck and thing and we lie him down on his side and we take out his wallet. We found out his name. Don't remember it now. Whatever though. Yeah. Big up you to hope you're safe. Found out is in Brethren car. Him Brethren was drunker than him. I left the party. He dropped the Brethren home and when he was driving home he actually fell asleep. And it was through the S corner in Norbrook and he just drove straight over one sidewalk
Up the bank.
up to the next bank and boom, straight into the wall.
Boom, boom.
So if he was driving a Demio like I am, he'd have dead. Big cars save people. Also, don't drive tired people. Driving drunk is very dangerous. Driving tired is statistically more dangerous. And also don't drive fucking drunk either, these stupid idiots. But anyways, so then pull him out the car and them say, yo, he need to go hospital. And I know I'm going to sound like an asshole. I regularly do. My first thought was, dog, but I don't want no blood in my car.
Truth. I always think it.
Yeah.
And I think it. I don't necessarily say it.
I never said it.
I think it.
I never said it, but I thought it.
Did someone else volunteer?
I generally think,
before
that's
you
gonna be
had to-
messy.
So
I think it was Imran that did.
no. So hold on. No? So I thought that first thing as the security guard said, him need to go hospital, and I was like,
Oh, that's gonna be a mess.
fuck, this nigga knows what he's talking about. Fuck, I don't want blood in my car. Jeez, is anybody else? And I look around, I look up, and I'm looking around to see, does anybody else know him? Like, if I never knew him, I don't know him. If there's anybody here that knows him, they will want to take him. No one knew him. Me say, our next man, he owns a company, so I'm not call him name.
Mm-hmm.
So he pulls up and I go, yo, D, what you do? I'm go, what are you doing? And I go, it's so-and-so here. He goes, fuck off. I go, is your brethren? He go, yes. I go, well, he needs to go to the hospital. You mind taking him? He drove a Demio at the time. I was driving a Camry. He goes, yo, like handbrakes, steps on the gas like an evolution. I don't know how he made a Demio just It was amazing.
Trouble take your picnic shot fit you, as the Jamaicans say.
Anyways, we're lying down, towels on the back
If I
of
driving past and I see
And-
one, I want to lay down on the roadside in that.
Super,
Oh, hold on, no. This all took about 40 minutes. The police were called when I got out the car. Them
And
still
then
don't
never
come.
reach it, of
No,
course.
no,
So
me,
we put
me left on them no reach.
Yeah,
Tomorrow,
hold on,
them
no.
reach.
So we put the nigga in the man car, and with him gone, the police drive up. 30 seconds later, I'm going to my car to start it to go up to the hospital just to make sure everything good.
I drove off. I'm going home.
Them
Yeah,
time the
that's-
police go,
and then
what's
you
happening
crash
here?
free.
I just start the car and go, suck your mother. Brandon, get in the fucking car. They followed me to the hospital. And they got out, you're under arrest. I went, you failed to save somebody's life tonight and we have it on camera.
Do
And
something.
luckily, me I talk all the bad talk. Brandon took a picture of them with the badge number and full suit, a uniform, and goes, and we now have a picture. As Loki looked at him and went, saving lives. But
Again.
the biggest thing for me was when we went to UA. They wouldn't take him out the car. They would not physically lift the dying person out of the vehicle to put him on the gurney.
Why?
There was one, they called? One of the people were there.
Orderlies.
Orderly. One orderly was there. We need two. I not touch him alone. It be rape. I go, well,
No, this is your job.
so I look at him and go, all right, you know what? You need two people. I understand. A body is heavy. Your bodies are heavy. And you want to be doing it safely. You need two people. That's what he said to me at first. Fine. I will help you. No, you can't help me. I now do it alone. And you can't help me. I now do it with you. It's all right. I don't forget who I called. I think I called the security guard that was standing beside him that was also looking at him like this.
I don't know. I was probably at home asleep by now.
The security guard was just looking at him like, you're going to hell? And me no want to go there. I was like, Sicky, you can help? He goes,
When say you going to hell in a handbasket and me
You
no
know-
want to be another one there.
you know what the Sicky asked for?
Oh.
Give me gloves or some paper towel. Me no really want to touch him in case him dead.
You want me to catch the
Yeah,
Yeah.
apparently.
Jamaicans are amazing.
Yeah.
He then helped me take the dying person out the car, and that's why he lived. So, fuck the orderlies at you.
Nah, not all of them, but like that
So-
that one
that-
in particular.
that guy,
For
yeah.
that guy in particular.
Yeah, saving lives, yo. Big up.
Have I ever saved them?
One day I'm going to need it, so that's
No.
fine.
Bob, you are about to have a child.
Yes, I've created one.
And child's
Child's
wow,
quality.
Martin, quality children routinely try to off themselves.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be your
It's
job
amazing. I remember
to
sticking a
save little
screwdriver.
deaths a lot.
I remember sticking a screwdriver in the socket as a little youth.
Fam,
That's
I
such
think
a
I
weird
poked a
feeling.
fork. I poked a fork in there.
Like
and
you
got
feel
a
like
lot
your
of
whole
jolt.
hand just jerk.
Yeah, just like one time. Yeah, no.
And then what saved me, I guess, the breaker tripped.
Brother, little boys are some dumb shit, you know, man.
So dumb.
No, brother, little boys are some stupid shit. You big you up having a girl, you know. Cause like, yeah, you
I
can have
just
you
like
have, you,
shit
you
on
have like
file.
your own set of stuff.
Yeah,
But like, I remember
vaginas.
once when I was younger,
What's his
Vaginas
public
are
knowledge?
terrifying, cause like we don't know how to take care of them. You know?
brother,
This is public
just
knowledge?
trying to like just I
We'll
don't
talk about it on
don't
the
make
podcast.
don't make yeah.
I thought Bob's whole story was the story of conception.
No. It's always on podcast all the time. Yeah, no. Bob's gonna be a dad for a little girl, and like he's gonna have to like figure out how to raise a woman, which
No,
is
no,
its,
no,
which
she
is
have a
its,
mother.
it's but you have to help, and
Have to
it's
keep her
a
alive.
huge task. But you see, little boys,
Have to
not
keep
only
her
do
alive
you
and
have to
keep her away
keep
from
them
little
alive
boys.
and raise a man, you have to stop it from actively trying to kill itself until it reach like 12.
Dog,
Yeah,
you know,
but boys
you know,
can't come home pregnant.
No, but they actively try to off. I don't think you understand.
The
My
best
little,
and-
hold on, I have a
brother.
story, dog. My little cousin,
I
right?
take care of Levi.
Fam.
The-
No, but
the
Levi
best
is a
and worst
little.
thing that happens
You
to
see when they
little boys,
reach
dog,
like
is
about
wrestling,
like
you know.
5, 6, 7.
I saw him climbing a fence,
Timmy, it's
and
the
I only saw
mobility.
him when he was 5
Timmy.
foot up the fence, and he looked at me and goes,
And him
"Uncle."
little.
me.
Imagine when the mobility kick in. I remember one time, brother, I went in with my little cousins. And like, all right, cool, everything good out here. Shamar's outside. I went inside for Kisco. Came back outside. Chaos. One of them almost drowned. The other one's arms hurt. So he's like, oh, my arm's broken. Little one's over there crying. And Shamar don't know what happened.
No, you
The
can't leave
children are chaos, man.
You can't leave children for 1 second.
Fam, they are chaos. Like,
Yeah.
good luck.
You can't leave them for 1 second. Literally,
No,
you can't.
just
You
constant
cannot.
monitoring.
Yeah.
At least when they start moving around. When all they can do is waddle on their back and like go, just like don't choke. When they start waddling around, and then when they figure out, all right, I can
Never.
left hand, right hand,
Never
pick
leave
lock,
them, yo.
move lock, brother, fam.
No, I'm dead
All when
serious.
them learn that
Never.
goddamn word no, fam.
That's not so bad. It's naughty with Levi.
Guys,
That's a naughty, but that's
But
also
that's
funny.
cute.
Yeah, it's also funny. So
When
teach
you
him
hear
that.
guys,
no,
you can't like.
When you hear no, you
it's
just
like
slap
no
him.
for everything. It's like no. It's
Just
like
slap him.
You can't
Pussy on- I'm
unsell
joking.
the
We
idea
don't
of
slap.
children to me. I am.
no one's not trying to unsell it
I
to
know,
you.
but wait, I'm already the like non-bio.
We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this one right here. Yo, Bob gave me some
nah.
perspective earlier in the week. No,
Oh, that
we are
one.
because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
on topic. Bob gave me some perspective
Yeah,
earlier in the week,
let's
right?
hurry up and get this
Yeah.
shit done, guys.
Because he gotta go home because he's tired and gotta go home to his
Baby mother.
baby
And I'm
moms.
my girlfriend.
Why does that word have such a
Don't
negative
refer to her
connotation?
as my
I don't know why it
baby
sounds- I
mother.
like it.
Why does that have a negative connotation?
Because people use it in a negative way.
I like it.
It's usually associated with the outside woman or the one that's not actually in the relationship with the man.
Oh,
So she's not his girlfriend. She's
She's
just
his
the mother of his
baby
child.
Ah,
Yes.
got you.
Yeah, I know
Hence the
that.
negative. So
I got you. So yes, you have to go home to your
Shadow
girlfriend.
wife.
Understood. I never did get why that had a negative connotation, but that makes sense. But yeah, we can actually wrap
Sorry.
this podcast up because this topic will probably, like, we'll chat a bit. It's right here. We haven't passed any of this. We're right here. Bob gave me some perspective
Faces
earlier
that
in the
the
week.
switch. Can
Early-
we play it? Oh my god.
You just said you have to go home.
Yeah, but he has video games.
Earlier in the week, I was legitimately stressing and like, oh god, I gotta get this certain report done, blah blah blah, all these things done.
I can give
And
you perspective.
hold on, no. I want to talk about Bob's perspective for a second.
Yeah, I can give
I
Bob's.
I had to get a bunch of stuff done work wise, right? And stressing over it because that's stress for my life.
Yeah.
Bob calls me one day and goes, "Dog, make with meds," because I, want to chat with my bitchin for a bit. And after talking to Bob for an hour, fam,
Martin, no problem.
none,
But
none.
Martin, I was going to defeat you with.
none.
I was
I
going
like,
to defeat
yo.
you with one line.
I-
Bob's having a child.
Yeah, but not even that. Bob has
Defeats
problems
you.
on top of that.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I was like,
But that one defeats everything else.
I was like, I don't have problems. I have annoyances. Let me figure this out.
and thank
so
God for the
said,
annoyances.
I did. I figured it out. Like, Bob's that friend that you have who, if
Teaches
something,
you what not to do.
if something's bothering Bob and Bob come talk to you about it, you sit down afterwards and go, yo, I don't really have it that bad, dog.
The bad friend used to be me. Guess who it is
Bob's
now?
not the bad friend.
Yes, he is. Well, not the bad friend in case of terms like
Let me
that.
tell you
But,
something. Let me
but
tell you-
the
wait, wait,
irresponsible
Shut
friend.
up, shut up. Come, I have to talk to the people now.
It's not
I'm
Bob.
gonna talk to the people. Alright?
Where are your boots?
Because you're still the most irresponsible friend.
I was about
Really?
to say,
Wear
you-
condoms.
Okay.
brother.
What's the point at this point? Can't get double pregnant.
Yeah, Timmy, you still have the crown for like the Kelso of our group.
What? Because I hang out of cars. Suck a dick. I
Kelso.
saved a nigga's life.
Kelso?
That one thing
Kelso,
doesn't fix
we're not
everything,
even going.
Kelso.
Let me tell you
I
something.
actually,
Timothy,
I've
if
been
you
there
in-
for 4 accidents. Come on.
If you include your entire
Accident.
Wait,
Sis.
if he exists, if him just think about him time spent in England, that alone rule him out of everything.
Why do you have to go there, man?
Because you always do.
So I just want to say, just remember that.
So when I was in England,
You can't speak about those
go
things.
go back into the catalog of her old episodes
You can't speak
if you
about
want to hear about Timmy's
Timmy
England
England.
stories. There's a real funny story about a fish.
remember this, folks. It's always good to grow. Have the wild days and grow. All right. I know. Manage a
So,
store, and I'm very responsible.
Hmm?
And I need to be.
Stop lying to the people.
You know what I mean?
I'm not lying.
Mm.
But I'm responsible. I'm
You're the manager
responsible.
of a store, you're right. You're not lying about
How
it.
Bizarre.
I'm responsible. I'm responsible. Yeah.
I was going to speak to people. What was I going to speak to people about?
Yeah, well, you're
Something
lying
about your
bullshit
kid.
self.
Was it?
No,
Boy,
we were
child.
talking about you giving me perspective, and I don't really have problems. I have annoyances. You have problems, and Timmy was talking about being the no longer the most irresponsible friend.
Yeah, but
Tell him
And
that.
then you
I
said,
got caught
he
up in
outweighs
defending
all of it.
myself.
fam, you have like
outweighs-
shit
he
memory in
outweighs
it
it.
now.
No, I got
What
caught up
wrong?
in defending myself
Yeah,
against
but like-
Timothy's slight against my
Yeah,
character.
but you outweigh it. Like I don't care.
I
what you
outweigh.
say.
Is that a fat thing now, sir?
Yeah, it is. It is. You want a gym membership? I'll help you. I know you have a child that's expensive.
I shun you, sir.
You shun me?
I shun
I
you.
don't know what I mean. They buy me a blood clot dictionary with your child money, no?
You're not the
But
child.
I feel like child money is like negatives.
It's non-existent.
Yeah, I feel like you go
It's
from like
negatives.
10 to like negative 100. I mean, diapers, dog.
Let's look at it this way. You guys familiar with the term return on investment?
Diapers, man. It's
Yeah.
nappy. The man
What would you
feels.
consider a good investment? Wait, no. What would you consider a good investment? How soon would you expect a return?
On your child?
No, shut up.
Come in
No, wait, no, I'm asking
Timmy
you a
was
question.
not. Timmy have headphones and was still not listening. You know, dog. That is wild. Timmy has a direct connection to everything that I say, right down to. And Timmy still
Never hear
did
what I said.
not hear what Bob said.
It's about 5 Qs of white rum.
The man just chips in the middle and goes, "Return on your child." How much you selling this little nigga for?
About 16 years old
So,
before
but-
you see any money coming in.
But what I'm saying is,
Oh my god!
That's if you can get him a summer job.
look at it this way. What is
18 legally.
what return do you get from having a child?
Happiness,
It completes you.
happiness, joy, and purpose.
How do you quantify that?
You can't
Well,
quantify
That's
emotion.
until the
That's
child
my
can
issue.
start to talk.
What?
That's my issue. How do you
You can't.
how do you
quantify
create an
emotion.
Excel spreadsheet about this?
How
How do I make
good,
reports?
Positive,
I can help you.
How do I know how
positive,
I'm performing?
positive, negative, and neutral. Tag how you feel each day, and then over the
Yeah.
course of a months and
And
quarters,
see how I feel,
look at the trends.
so I can track my emotions.
Yes, since you want
Wow.
to quantify it.
That's amazing.
I can actually put you onto my system.
You said you want to quantify it. I just told you how
what
to
unit
quantify
do you
it.
measure happiness in?
I
I can
literally
tell you a
just,
harsh unit.
said
Happiness runs. Happiness
positive,
runs.
neutral, negative.
Yeah, but what unit?
I can tell you. Percentage.
You,
Foxicles.
Hold on, let me tell you. Let me ask you a couple questions
Man say
about.
percentage.
Let me ask you.
What say unit? You know? I
And
tell you
man
about
say
the dog, them who
percentage.
never do physics.
Man
and
say
don't know about the
unit.
system
Man say unit,
international.
and Timmy say percentage. Bob is like,
Is it a
centimeters,
kilogram of
inch.
happiness?
Yeah.
Timmy said no, it's a percentage.
It's a percentage
Of
happiness.
what
Yeah,
unit?
It's a percentage. It's a percentage, man.
Of what
Of
unit?
what unit you cunt?
Tell you know headphones and the man. Oh
Not
no, the man they
listening.
hear unit. You know, dog,
Not
I've
listening.
never met a person that actively don't
3
listen to you while
joules
looking
of
at you in the
happiness.
mic. The man look at you dead in your face while you talk and don't hear a word you're saying.
4 pounds of
so
happiness,
happy.
like an ounce of happiness.
You can't measure it like that. You can't measure happiness in terms of you
Can't
guess
you?
units.
Dopamine makes you happy. Can't you measure how much dopamine you generate in a day? Wow.
I'm
I don't know.
pretty
That one-
sure
that one
I'm
the
pretty
science
sure
outscience
yes.
me with that, but
Pretty
yeah.
sure yes, but it also is affected
You
by
never watch.
BMI.
You never watch Equilibrium, dog. Dush 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 dush.
With gun fu,
Gun kata.
gun kata. Yeah.
Yeah, but they took pills every day to mute their emotions so that they would function well as a society.
You've been talking about this from the last pod.
Okay, make
You
sense.
you need to go rewatch Equilibrium.
Yeah, the dog got a
Bob
puppy
doesn't
and
want to
decided
see
to fuck it
society.
all up.
Yeah, because
He's like,
dogs
I
are
care
the
about this
best.
puppy.
But you know what? The funny thing is, I actually said this to my mother the other day, and she looked at me. I went, "I agree." I was like, "I care about dogs more than I think about humans." She goes, "Yeah, humans kind of suck."
Thank
you,
you
everyone,
everyone
for listening to the Bamcast. Follow us everywhere on Instagram, literally Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, everywhere at the Bamcast. All right. Bob's gonna tell you him don't want you find him, but I'm gonna tell you guys
It's Bob Dammit, Bob underscore DAMMIT on the Twitter.
and follow Timmy at
Tweet.
The brown fucker, I think.
Yep, appropriate. Shout out to California Apparel, support the podcast.
Bojack Brown guy.
Thank you for listening. Thank for you guys who watch.
Thanks to the
Um,
sponsors, thanks to the people who make the music, the people who make the videos, the people who show up and record, the
Basically.
people who watch, the people
Basically.
who listen.
Basically.
you listeners are fucking
Credits.
the best. yo.
Credits.
Yeah,
You know
like
what I'm
this
saying?
is
Big
the
up,
scroll of
Credits.
motherfucking credits. Word to the mothers.
Yo.
Dropping bombs,
Bless
but no,
up,
we're not
bro.
there. Thank you guys for
Why we
listening.
can't
Thank you guys
drop
for
bombs on
watching.
their moms?
Because hold on, they have to listen, subscribe, and share.
we
Apparently,
drop bombs on
apparently,
them,
if you don't say that at the end of videos, they won't actually do it. Even
Sensi
though
Herb House.
listen,
Lift up the thing. Do your fucking product placement, nigga.
Sensei.
Man say sensei.
Sen-
I say sensei.
I was backing him. Sent to her
John,
boss.
no.
Nigga, mock illegal.
Illegal.
Anyway,
Oh, you mean hospital?
like, subscribe, share. Thank you guys for listening. Help
Big man
grow
thing
this
gonna
shit.
need to be watching the thing on YouTube.
Hope Road, me live.
Dropping bombs on your moms.
Fuck car alarms. No, you don't live on Hope Road.